Have you ever felt that strange moment when a single year changes everything? When it feels like the worlds stepping into aren't just games anymore, but doors. Doors that pull you in, whisper things you didn't expect to hear. 2025 did exactly that. It didn't ask for permission. It didn't warn us. It simply arrived and he wrote what a game means. Because this year something happened. 10 games appeared. Different studios, different genres, different ideas. But somehow, they all felt connected, like pieces of a hidden path, like chapters of a journey someone planned long before we even knew we were walking it. And the weird part, it doesn't start with the biggest release. It doesn't start with hype or market explosions. It starts quietly, almost gently, as if the universe wants to test you first, to see if you were ready for the worlds waiting ahead. But trust me, every step you take beyond this point leads to something stranger, deeper, far more powerful than a simple entertainment. Each game changes, and one of them will stay with you long after the screens goes dark. So stay close because 2025 wasn't just a year of games. Split Fiction delivers one of the most engaged co-op experiences of the year, following two strongly writers trapped inside simulations created for their own stories. Each character has unique mechanics. Zoe's fantasy worlds are whimsical and imaginative, while Mio's sci-fi segments are intense and explosive. The game constantly shifts tone, gameplay, and environment, keeping every level fresh and predictable. Puzzles rely on teamwork, movement is fluid, and boss fights demand tight coordination. Beyond the fun, Split Fictions are just enough emotional depth to make you care about the writers behind the chaos, making it a standout co-op adventure. The variety of scenarios and clever pacing give every chapter distinct personality. The co-op design ensures both players have meaningful roles. Split Fiction succeeds by blending humor, art, and creativity into a memorable shared experience. Assassin's Creed Shadows take the series to feudal Japan with two compelling protagonists. Naoe, a stealth-focused shinobi, and Yasuke, a powerful samurai. Each mission feels different depending on who you choose, creating a refreshing mix of fast infiltration and direct combat. The world's rich with detail, from quiet temples to dangerous forests, and dynamic weather enhance immersion. Strong storytelling, refined combat, and flexible playstyle help Shadow stand out as one of the franchise's best entries in years. The dual protagonistic structure allows the narrative to explore contrasting ideologies, and the role design encourages experimentation, letting players approach objectives with creativity and strategy. Edition 33 blends emotional storytelling with tactical time-based combat. You lead the final expedition towards the mysterious entity known as a Paintress, uncovering a world shaped by beauty, decay, and tragedy. The turn-based battles require learning patterns, dodging attacks, and executing precise counters, making every encounter rewarding. With stunning art direction, memorable characters, and a haunting score. Expedition 33 delivers one of the year's most powerful RPG experiences. Its layered world building and character-driven narrative keep you emotionally invested, while the involved mechanics ensure the journey remains engaging from the start to finish. Death Stranding 2 expands everything from the original, offering environments, improved traversal, and a more emotional story centered on Sam Potter bridges. The world feels harsher and more unstable, filled with new threats and deeply atmospheric locations. Strong performances, cinematic visuals, and refined gameplay loops create a sense of purpose as you reconnect isolated communities. The sequel balances weirdness, tension, and meaning in a way that only Kojima can deliver. New tools, expanded cargo mechanics, and more dynamic hazards deepen the sense of vulnerability and resilience, creating a sequel that feels both familiar and boldly ambitious. Donkey Kong Bananza brings pure joy back to platforming with creative level design and highly interactive environments. DK can punch, smash, and cheer through obstacles, giving each stage a surprise amount of variety. Transformation into different animals adds new mechanics and playful twists. The game rides its classic Nintendo charm, offering fast, fun challenges that appeal to all ages. It's a triumphant return for the King of the Jungle. The balance between simple controls and inventive stage ideas keeps the experience fresh, delivering a platformer that encourages experimentation and rewards skillful play. Silksong finally arrives with a beautifully crafted world and some of the toughest challenges of the year. Playing as Hornet brings faster movement, acrobatic combat, and new tools that deepen exploration. Every area is packed with traps, enemies, and secrets, and every boss demands precision. Despite its difficulty, Silksongs remain incredibly rewarding, proving why the Hollow Knight series is considered the peak of the Metroidvania genre. The expanded regions and constant sense of discovery make progression addicting, while the soundtrack and atmosphere elevate every moment of exploration. Silent Hill F reinvents psychological horror with slow, creepy tension set in 1960s Japan. The fungus-based infection creates some of the most unsettling imagery in the series, mixing beauty and terror in equal measure. The story follows a young girl facing isolation and trauma, long before the supernatural reaches her. With atmospheric environments, disturbing enemies design, and tragic narrative, Silent Hill F delivers a deeply memorable horror experience. Its pacing, subtle storytelling, and focus on emotional dread rather than shock value make it one of the most unsettling entries in the Silent Hill lineage. Sonic Racing Crossworlds pushed the franchise into multiversal chaos, with tracks shifting across dimension mid-race. Characters from different timelines collide, and vehicles transform to match each new environment. The pace is fast, the visuals bold, and the mechanics constantly surprising. Crossroads succeeds by turning speed into storytelling, making every race feel unpredictable and exciting. The constant shifts in track design force players to adapt quickly, and the multiverse concept gives the roster and races a fresh energy not seen in previous Sonic titles. If you're enjoying this journey through the best games of 2025 so far, make sure to like this video, it helps the channel reach more people who love deep dives and dark style gaming content. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. The final games on this list are some of the strongest of the entire year, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's finish the countdown. Ghost of Yotei is a beautifully crafted samurai experience. Follow Miyatsu on her long-awaited return home after her permanent murder. Combat is fast and precise, with multiple weapons types creating varied encounters. The snowy landscapes, quiet forests, and hidden shrines offer a stunning world filled with atmosphere. Atsu's emotional journey, combining with excellent voice acting and refined gameplay, makes Ghost of Yotei a standout title of the year. The mix of gripping revenge storytelling and a serene exploration creates a unique reading, allowing intense combat sequences and peaceful moments to complement each other. Digimon Story Time Stranger introduces a digital world collapse and unstable timelines. Events loop, location shift, and Digimon remembers things that never happened. Combat adds clever time manipulation mechanics, letting you slow, rewind, or freeze turns to counter powerful enemies. Exploring alternate timelines reveals emotional story and fractured realities. With strong writing and unique gameplay twists, Time Stranger stands as one of the strongest Digimon RPGs to date. Its focus on memory, identity, and the consequences of time manipulation gives the narrative surprising weight, making every discovery meaningful and every battle impactful. As we reach the end of this countdown, one thing becomes clear. 2025 wasn't just another year of great releases. It was a year defined by creativity, ambition, and unforgettable worlds. Each of these games offered something unique, whether it was emotional storytelling, groundbreaking mechanics, or pure joyful fun. They reminded us why gaming continues to evolve, surprise, and connect people around the world. Thank you for joining this journey. If any of these titles left an impression on you, or if you discover a new favorite, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to stay with us, because there are many more stories, roads, and mysteries waiting to be explored. Until the next video, keep playing, keep discovering, and stay curious.